Hello, Facebook. Good evening. It is Thursday night, and I had scheduled a live class tonight. So tonight I'm coming to you with the Home Essentials Kit, which is the most popular starter kit to get started on your oily journey. And I'm very excited to be here. So hopefully a few of you pop on and you can ask questions live. If not, I'll get back to you later on in the comments if you have any more questions. Someone's watching, and I don't know what I keep doing on here, but for some reason I can't see who is watching, so it's a little bit frustrating. But anyway, I'll get into that later. So if you have been following me for a while, you would know that I have been using these oils and loving these oils for just over 4 years, and they have completely changed the way that I take care of myself and my family and my friends. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this wellness movement and being a hope dealer and offering people the opportunity to detox and use these essential oils for anything around the home, and reach for natural solutions. It's a really awesome job. I'm honoured to be able to do this full time and travel and just connect with so many amazing humans along the way. So my first initial scenario with essential oils was with a beautiful woman, and I didn't even know what an essential oil was. So thank you, Samantha, for opening up the door, and to Nick for opening up the door for us to go and learn about them. So got started and I love them. So I'm going to just quickly breeze through the top 10. If you came to one of my workshops live, we would do this, we would talk about the oils for about an hour. If you're wanting to do it a more depth topic, then we can organise either a one-on-one if you're wanting to ask me personally and get some really clear scenarios for you that might work for you. We can do a phone call or an online call like this that you can choose to get started. So I'll get started. So the Home Essentials Kit is the most popular starter kit because it offers the most versatile top 10 essential oils for getting started, and doTERRA have strategically placed all these in the one kit for a reason. So it includes 6 essential oils and 5 oil blends that doTERRA have made. This month, if you'd started, you would actually get a free ice blue, which I'll talk about in a minute, and an ice blue rub, which is amazing. So it's a really amazing time to get started this month. All right, so we have, first of all, what is an essential oil? If you're not sure, they actually are pure extracts from plants. They are on the plant to keep the plant healthy and vibrant, and ward off pests and unwanted guests on the tree. If the tree has some type of cut or illness or virus or something on the tree, the essential oil is actually what fights off those infections and keeps the tree really, or the plant or the orange or the peppermint leaf or whatever it is, really healthy. So they're basically the lifeblood of the plant, and they work on the plant's cellular health. They do the exact same thing for us. And they're just a really powerful tool to use for our own health, well-being around the home. So you can reach for these throughout the day to support your body through a lot of things that happen with our body, the human body. Our body always wants to heal itself. We just got to give it the right tools, and Mother Nature knows best. She has provided us with so many tools, and we just need to utilize them. So doTERRA have been around for 10 years this year, and they basically created the company because they saw a vision and they saw a gap in the market with purity of essential oils. So globally, the standard was quite low, and it wasn't a regulated essential oil industry. So depending on where you are in the world will depend on the quality and the different regulations that are required to be labelled 100% pure oil from whatever country you're residing in. So doTERRA saw the need to create a really pure and ethically sourced company, and that's what they did. So every single essential oil that doTERRA source are from its indigenous place of origin, which is really beautiful. So the oils are sourced from all over the world, and this ensures that the quality is going to be of a really high standard because that's where the plant is thriving and growing naturally in its environment. So that there's no need to spray it with herbicides and pesticides and anything like that, because it's just where it grows best. So eucalyptus comes from New South Wales. So does the tea tree from Australia. You've got the frankincense that comes from Somalia, lavender from Bulgaria, and all these places all over the world where we can source the oils. What I love about doTERRA is their beautiful co-impact sourcing mission. So when they see there's a need for anything to have villages and communities live a better life, they will create it. So most of the countries that the oils are sourced from are, hello Sissy, hi Kelly. Most of the countries that doTERRA source their essential oils from are the developing world. So often there's no opportunity for hospitals or schooling systems, or even fresh water drinking into their town or village. They have to walk hours and hours on end to get drinking water. And doTERRA basically come in and provide a tool with our beautiful Healing Hands Foundation that basically creates systems and education and hospitals and healthcare and water systems and whatever it is that village feels like doTERRA need. That village would really provide lots of support for the people. So it's a really gorgeous, beautiful full circle mission that doTERRA have created. The purest essential oils on the planet. They're third-party tested. There's no fillers or artificial synthetics or carrier oils or anything in these beautiful bottles, just 100% pure extracts from the plants. So we'll get started with the top 6. We have, first of all, we have the beautiful lemon essential oil, which you can use in water as a food additive, adding it to water to help cleanse and just flush out any unwanted guests in your body. That's a great way to start the day. If you're feeling a little bit down, you can put a drop in your hands and just breathe it in. And that's going to uplift the mood. Really great for uplifting any citrus oils. Lemon you could also use. I use it a lot in the kitchen, adding it to dips and smoothies or juices, raw food and all that type of stuff. It's a great oil to use like that. You can also use it to clean the house with a little bit of vinegar and a little bit of water. That's a really easy way really non-toxic way to use, like to clean your house, because like in Australia, it's like 70,000 toxins are just in our environment, and that just join, hi Twinny, there's like 70,000 carcinogenic synthetic toxins in Australia that just get brought in, and it just grows every single day. They're in our cleaning products, our beauty care, our skin care, all this kind of stuff. So when you can ditch the toxins and the synthetic crap that's in our supermarkets and make your own natural cleaning products, then your body's going to be thanking you for it. And it's just so unnecessary these days when we have these beautiful tools to get into your hands, these natural essential oils. So lemon is a beautiful favorite, one of the cheapest essential oils that you can get, because the rind of the fruit is actually where the essential oil is held. So when you squeeze the rind of the lemon and that stuff squirts in your eye, that's essential oil. And doTERRA source their lemon from Italy. It's abundant over there. So that cold pressed from the rind and straight into these little beautiful bottles that get third-party tested and are tested for all the goodness that doTERRA brings. Then we have the beautiful peppermint, which is sourced from USA. I'm just going to give myself a drop now because it's just divine. So peppermint you can also use if you choose to as a food additive. It's a great essential oil to pop into a smoothie as well, anything that's chocolate based. Adding it to your skin with some coconut oil for muscle soreness and creating more freedom in your joints. If you're feeling a bit sore somewhere, it's a nice essential oil to help cool down the body, and it's one of my favorites. So the way that you can use it, also the way that I like to use it, is adding to just some green tea or some warm water and using that. Basically there's 28, if you put 1 drop of this in your tea, it's equivalent to 28 cups of herbal tea. That's just how potent the essential oils are. So a really great way to just add a drop to your teas and provide beautiful digestive support. If you're not feeling right down there, it's just going to be a great thing to help cool down the digestive system and just bring some more flow into that. Beautiful that time of month for women. Adding some peppermint to your tea, getting some on your belly, rubbing it on the soles of your feet if you're feeling overheated or really hot, putting some on the back of your neck if it's a hot summer's day. If you've got sunburn, you can use it with some lavender and spray your skin, and that will cool down the skin and take the burn out of the hot feeling out of your skin. It's just a really versatile essential oil. You can also use it in a spray bottle to deter mice and spiders from the home as a nice natural repellent for unwanted guests. Peppermint is great for that. Then we have tea tree, which is ethically sourced from Australia. We have the best tea tree in the world down here. Being most of you on here will probably be Australian, so we know what tea tree can do. It's great for nails and deterring lice. Anything to do with the skin and purifying the skin. Good for cleaning around the house, strengthening the body if you feel a little bit unwell. That's a great oil to use to give yourself a bit of a kick up the bum. Tea tree is awesome. Then we have oregano, which is sourced from Turkey. So now this one is really potent, and it's a hot oil, meaning that you need to apply it with carrier oil on the skin. And we mainly use this if we're feeling a little bit under the weather, a little bit run down on the soles of the feet. My partner currently has a little bit of a stuffy nose, and he's been just resting in bed a lot. So I've been rolling the oregano and the tea tree on his spine and on the soles of his feet, as well as on guard, to support him through that and help to just speed up his recovery a little bit. It's a great oil for, hi Ellen, nice to see you on here. Just speeding through the top 10 tonight. So that's a great oil to use during winter time, adding to your food and your spaghetti. You can just put a drop into your spag bowl, or even a toothpick, adding to dips. And it's a great oil to use as a food additive in the kitchen, but it is potent. So if you're new, just start with a little toothpick, swirl that around, because if you put one drop and 2 drops come out, some of the oils come out faster than others. So you don't want to ruin your dish with the oregano being too strong. So then we have the wonderful frankincense, which is the king of oils, and he is sourced from Somaliland. So this is a favorite for a lot of people because he's just the bomb. So a little story about frankincense and doTERRA as an amazing company. So doTERRA, as I mentioned briefly, when they had the vision of creating the company, they wanted to really provide a lot of support for the people who are actually farming the essential oils, have been farming them for generations, gets passed down through the family. So what they wanted to do is get them the most amount of profit. And the way that they do this is by cutting out the middleman and going straight to the source and straight to the farmers, building a really beautiful relationship with the farmers that are working there, and seeing, if they're on the ground, they can actually see what this village or what this place needs. So sort of moving away from buying essential oils from brokers and stuff, which is the history of oils, which you know, if someone bought a bottle of essential oil from a company, then they could take it and add, to make it go further, then they could add synthetic essential oils to it. And because it's not a regulated company, those synthetic oils can be put into a bottle and not tested by anyone and just end up on the shelf. So doTERRA wanted to stop that from happening, and they do that by going straight to the farmers. What I love about the story of frankincense is because they cut out the middleman in Somaliland and they wanted to really support the farmers there. It's like a 10-hour journey into the desert to get the resin from the frankincense tree. It's quite labor intensive, which is why it's also one of the higher priced essential oils. Not because it's amazing. The oils are only priced because of how labor intensive they are and how much plants is actually used to produce essential oils. So the citrus oils can get a lot of essential oil out of the fruit, but some of the oils like the florals, some florals like rose, are a little bit harder and you need a lot more plants. So since they cut out the middlemen, the beautiful people of Somaliland are getting paid 10 times more a year than what they were getting paid previously to doTERRA being in their lives. So just imagine the impact that that can make into those communities, which is already developing nations. So I mentioned a little bit as well about doTERRA's Healing Hands Foundation, which is the beautiful initiative to create those partnerships to ensure that the oils are sustainably sourced, they're getting paid fair and on time. And they saw that there was a lot of competition in Somaliland between different tribes because they always had to compete for the brokers to get the best price essential oil. And because doTERRA brought everyone together, they pretty much shoved everyone into a room and said, you don't need to compete anymore. We can all work together. And they collect the resin, they pretty much weigh it on these little scales, and they get paid right then and there. They don't have to wait for months and months, which was a previous thing as well. And the people of Somaliland, doTERRA saw the need of building a school, and the people of Somaliland wanted a school for the sons. And no girls were allowed. And doTERRA said, well, we will build you a school, but it's for the sons and the daughters. We want education for everyone. So I think that's a really beautiful thing. And they said yes. So now there's actually women, young girls getting educated at school now in Somaliland. Just think about that for a second. So if you're using doTERRA's frankincense right now in your life, this is the impact that doTERRA has on the world. You're literally helping children, young girls, get educated in Somaliland because of doTERRA's impact in Somaliland. I'm constantly blown away by the ethics of this company, and I'm so honored to be partnered with them as my business partner. I didn't even tell you what frankincense can do. So frankincense is the king of essential oils because he's really versatile. His chemistry is really versatile. It's really balanced across all its constituents as well, which means it's quite grounding, and it's also quite balancing in terms of emotional support. So if you're feeling a bit scattered, frankincense is a beautiful oil to just drop into your hands, breathe in, and just let the oils waft into your brain. Beautiful for brain health, memory, and just helping you get more focused, creating more clarity in your day, and helping keep you grounded. So the soles of the feet is another great way you can use it. You can use it as add it to your moisturizer. You can even add it to your foundation. Hi, oh, Zala's watching, my little niece. Hello. And Kelly, hi. So, I've got 4 people on now. So popular. So frankincense, I like to add it to some coconut oil. It's a jojoba oil I love on my face. It's great for the face. It's really balancing for our sebum. Great oil for the face. So frankincense is in my hydrating serum I've made, as well as lavender. All the sorts of florals and woods are great for skin health. So frankincense is the king. I like to drink it as well in water just to give my body that extra boost. It's beautiful for nourishing our bodies, all the systems in our body. So when in doubt, get frankincense out is a good saying that a catchy phrase that we use. The last single oil in the Home Essentials kit is lavender. This one comes from Bulgaria. And if you've experienced lavender before from the health food store or from a $2 shop, this is unlike any of those essential oils. So most of the time those essential oils are synthetic, meaning they're just man-made in a lab. In Australia, it's only legally required to have 3% of essential oil in a bottle, and the rest can be whatever. And it can be labeled 100% pure essential oil. So it's really tricky marketing, but basically it means that some people can often hate the smell of lavender because it's just so, mama needs lavender. Oh yeah, baby, great for mamas, especially with 2 young kiddies. The girls would probably really benefit from this too if you're trying to calm them down. Lavender, we know, is a calming essential oil. So you can pop it in the diffuser, you can pop it in some coconut oil, give yourself a little foot massage, give the girls a little massage with the coconut oil. I don't have any with me right here, but basically when you're applying essential oils to the skin, we always are in the habit of using a carrier oil, and doTERRA recommends the fractionated coconut oil. It comes in a little bottle, and I don't have any in the room. Oh, I don't think so. And this is a really beautiful way to make sure the oils are actually absorbing into our bloodstream. So our skin is our biggest organ of the body, and anything that we apply to our skin goes into our bloodstream and just circulates around the body. Our body doesn't really know what to do with it. It doesn't recognize it. So basically it just gets stored around the body and starts to manifest into different things that we don't want. So that's why I'm so passionate about detoxing. Lavender is a great oil to use on the skin for calming any type of bites or stings, especially now it's warming up and we're going out into the day, and we've got little friendly bitey friends that come and give us a little nibble and suck our blood. We can use lavender to stop the itchiness out of their sunburn after a hot day. My twinny, if she's still watching, she was sunbaking one day. It was bright red, and that night she just smothered herself with lavender and coconut oil about 3 times over, and the next day she didn't have any sunburn. It was a beautiful tan. So lavender is great for that. So, and just think, calming for the skin, calming for the emotions, great adding to a bath. It just basically calms down our nervous system. So on the spine is a great way to put it, a great way to use lavender. The spine is a really beautiful spot to apply essential oils, and the soles of the feet. If you're in doubt, put them there. Otherwise, you can get topical response by adding it to anywhere where you've got that physical pain or bite or whatever it is. If you're wanting a systematic response, on the soles of the feet is a great way for the oils to just get absorbed throughout the body, and they'll get sent wherever they need to go. Our body knows exactly what to do with essential oils because that's just mother nature. We're just meant to use essential oils for healthcare. It's just phenomenal. So lavender is a favorite, quite decently priced, about $30-something for a bottle of lavender. These 15ml bottles have 250 drops, and they last a very long time. So when you're using essential oils, you're only ever applying 1 or 2 drops at a time, and you want to apply less more often rather than 10 drops in the morning and then nothing all day, because the oils work through our body quite fast. So you're getting more use out of it if you're going to put a couple of drops on your body in the morning, apply maybe at lunchtime, you can use them again, and then apply again in the afternoon, and again at night time. You can use essential oils for throughout the day. I should count how many essential oils I use throughout the day, but I would not be without them. So now we have the 5 blends that are in this kit. I'm missing one. The 4 blends that are in this kit. So we have, the first one I'll touch on is called Digest Zen. So this one, you can tell by the name, Digest Zen. So think bringing Zen to the digestive system. So any type of upsets that you're having with the digestive tract, this is the oil that you reach for. It's known as the tummy tamer. So a great way to use it is just with some coconut oil and a drop on the palm of your hands. Rub it clockwise on your body. I love doing that that time of month. It provides really beautiful support. It has like a cooling and warming effect on your belly, and it's just gorgeous. You can also pop it on the soles of your feet for the same reason. You can use it if you get a little bit of motion sickness in the car, traveling around. You can actually just pop it on the soles of your feet, on your wrists, and rub your wrists together and just breathe it in like that while you're looking out the window. You can pop it in a glass of water. Just put 1 drop in a glass of water if you feel like it and drink it. And that's just going to provide that support on your digestive tract. It is an amazing essential oil that has saved me on numerous occasions, especially coming up to Christmas Day when we're all a little bit piggish and we overeat. This is a great oil to use. Drink it after lunch, drink it before lunch, put it on your belly after you've overindulged and or eaten too many sweets, because Nana's pavlova is the best. You can use the digestin to support you. I love digestin. It was actually an oil that I just hated when I first started, and it took me a while to use it because I don't like licorice, and it has aniseed in it, which is quite licoricey. But there was a few occasions where I wasn't feeling too great, and I just decided to try it, and it worked. And I was like, holy crap, this is awesome. It also was a beautiful life-saving essential oil that we had when we were in Thailand and we got really ill. That was great. I was drinking it and it was making me feel so much better in my water. Digestin is awesome. We have Easy Air. So this is the respiratory blend or the clear blend. So think your Vicks Vapor Rub, but without all the petroleum and all the synthetics and all the nasty bull crap that is in Vicks Vapor Rub. This is going to be what you use instead. So just the same as you use Vicks, adding it to your chest, the back, the soles of the feet. You can use Easy Air with some coconut oil on the chest and the back and the soles of the feet, but you can also pop it in the diffuser and have it diffusing throughout the room. So anytime that you're feeling like you need a bit more assistance with your breath, opening up the nasal passage, opening up the lungs, breathing in more deeply. If you're feeling a little bit like you're having trouble breathing, that is the oil that you can use. You can use it at night time with lavender in the diffuser as a really great duo to help calm the nervous system, open up the airways, just provide that extra sleep support for sleeping and nourishing the lungs. That's a great blend. A lot of people have a lot of beautiful stories with that blend to support sleep. So we also have On Guard. This is the protective blend. So this is the blend that you use if you're feeling like you need some protection against the people who around you are suffering from a sickness, or they're snotty and they're gooey and they're gooping everywhere with their snot and they're coughing and spluttering. This is your best friend. So you can use it on the soles of your feet, let the oils absorb through your body and have that systematic response by being inside you and providing that protection, because it's just going to ward off those nasty bugs that we don't want. If you're feeling a little bit irritated in the throat, like my partner is right now, you can add it to water. So he's been having a squeeze of lemon juice. We've got a lemon tree, so squeeze of lemon juice in some warm water with a drop of that. And he's just been drinking that for the last 24 hours because he woke up with a really irritated throat. And that's been really supportive for him. So it provides a bit of a numbing effect if you have a sore throat. It's really good. It's a really great oil. If you're feeling like you have yucky hands, if you've been shopping or at a playground or something and you want to like cleanse your hands, and a really safe way to do that, instead of using those antibacterial wipes that are alcohol based, that strips off our natural protection of our hands, you can use a drop of that and just rub your hands together, and that's going to kill any germs. On Guard, it's a great oil to put in the diffuser if the house is a bit unwell, just to cleanse the air. And it's a blend of orange, cinnamon, clove, eucalyptus and rosemary. So you can imagine it's quite spicy, really warming. It actually feels quite warm on the skin, so it's a nice one to use on the back. Bit of a massage on the back. It's a beautiful oil. One of my favorite oils, actually. It's really clean. doTERRA have a whole range of cleaning products, and they all are based with On Guard. If you want to do DIY, which is really cheap and cost effective, you can use vinegar, water and On Guard, a couple of drops. The laundry detergent, the laundry detergent, they've got throat lozenges, they've got hand wash, they have a cleaner concentrate that you can use, and lots of other products from On Guard. The last product from the Home Essentials kit is Ice Blue. So this one is a child lock lid. So you can see that it's probably going to be an oil that you want to not let the kids open, even though they probably can't. This one here you can use to create more freedom in your joints and muscles. So anytime you've been working out too much or something doesn't feel right and you're having a bit of trouble, you know, in your neck or your hamstrings, this is a beautiful essential oil that you can use, a blend of oils that support muscles and joints. So with the coconut oil, you can add it on there, rub it in. Anytime you're feeling those pains or irritations in your muscles, you can use that. It comes also, let me just get rub here. It comes also as a rub, and these are the 2 free oils that you get as extras with the Home Essentials kit this month. So that rub, if you don't want to use your coconut oil and add the essential oil, you can just use the rub, and that's going to be great. One more oil that I want to talk about before we finish up. I wanted to do this in half an hour, so I'm right on cue. Unless you have comments, please put them in. We have the beautiful blend of hope. So another beautiful thing about doTERRA, and I could probably do an hour and a half live video just on doTERRA as a company and how amazing they are and all of the beautiful initiatives that they've got over the world, but I'll keep it I'll keep my cool. So this is a blend of it's a perfume blend that you can actually buy for $26. Every single dollar is going to a beautiful organization called Operation Underground Railroad. And these guys, I'll put a link to their website in the comments. These guys are basically ex-Navy SEALs, police agents that go undercover and work as, they go undercover as like sex offenders to catch the bad guys who are exploiting children and women and boys and girls in the human sex trade, which today is still one of the biggest industries in the world. If you're a mum listening to this, Kelly, there's millions of, I think it's actually billions of children that are caught up in this sex trafficking ring still in 2018. So every single dollar goes to that organization. They actually work with governments. So previously to OUR being around, it's only a few years old. If there was an alert for a bad guy abusing children in a government system, they would have to put in a few reports to like get sort of a case built up to then go out and catch the bad guy. And often at times that is just way too late. Like this is like really time sensitive things that these children are caught up in. So OUR work with governments and they collaborate with governments to make the process a little bit quicker. So this is a beautiful perfume that I buy. I buy a couple every month. I call myself a hope dealer because I just give this away to people for birthdays, presents, whatever is going on, because I just believe so much in OUR as a foundation. doTERRA have raised over $1.5 million just by selling these to OUR. So it's making a massive difference. They have a beautiful, they've rescued, I can't remember now because the stats are always changing, but they've rescued a lot of children and caught a lot of bad guys. And they actually build aftercare systems as well. So for the victims who have been caught up in these tragic industries can actually go and get get psychology and get the treatment they need to be able to step back out into the world. So that is about OUR. And I encourage you, if you're watching this or watching the replay and you're ordering from doTERRA already, put a bottle of hope on every single order that you do, or 2 or 3 or 4 bottles, whatever you can spare. It's just such a powerful thing that you can do for $26. All right, so that is all from me about those top 10 oils. If you're wanting to get started, there is a, oh, I haven't seen all these new comments. Hi, Linda Bell. Cool. Kelly Ruby, I don't know when those questions came up, because I have only just seen them. So yeah, so if you're wanting to get started on your oily journey, please inbox me or message me. I don't know who the 5 people are that's watching. It doesn't really let me see. But when you start your essential oil journey with doTERRA, basically what happens is you let me know some details and I open up you an account. It basically means that you get online shopping from doTERRA. So if you're in Australia, your oils get shipped out from Melbourne. Whatever oils that you want to start with, you can either choose $35 to access wholesale prices and build a collection depending on your needs, or the most cost-effective way to start is by purchasing one of the starter kits. So the Home Essentials kit is a starter kit. The $35 is waived, and then they're discounted on top of that. The Home Essentials kit also has a free diffuser, which is a really important thing to get in your home as soon as you get essential oils, because it's such an easy way to use the oils for emotional support and keeping the air nice and clean and fresh and smelling beautiful. Once you have your own account, you'll be added to our beautiful online tribe and get lots of yummy support. Make sure you've got all the resources and tools that you need to feel empowered to use these oils on a daily basis. And it's not like we just let you fend for yourself. One of the main reasons that I love doTERRA, because of the company obviously, but also because of the community that I've been blessed to be a part of for the last 5 years. It's a gorgeous tribe of people, and I want everyone to have the same access to the beautiful inspiration that I get to be a part of every single day. So $35, build your own kit, or pay or get one of these starter kits. They're the best 2 ways to start. Once you get your oils, I will be doing a free lifestyle overview with you, either over the computer, or if you're in Adelaide, I can come to your house and we can connect and go through basically how your account works, and then all the oils that you've got started with, and how to, basically get them into a bit of a routine for you that works. And yeah, if you're wanting to order regularly, there's a beautiful monthly ordering system called LRP, which is basically a point system that you can get free product from. So the best way to order basically from doTERRA after you get your own account is by ordering monthly. It's optional, but it's the best thing that you can do if you want to build your collection and start replacing your skincare, hair care, cleaning products with doTERRA's gorgeous, ethically sourced, sustainably beautiful, heart-centered products. So that's all for me. I'm 7 minutes over my intention, and I will see you later. If you want to chat with me, reach out. I really want to help. I'm so passionate about these oils and changing lives, and I could talk about that for the rest of the night, but I wanted to watch The Bachelor, and I'm going to go watch the last few minutes. So Linda and Kelly, I hope you enjoy our group for your sample event. It's very exciting, and I'll see all of you later. Bye.